Jim Parsons has been called the golden boy of geek chic. He's also the current Emmy and Golden Globe Award winner for Best Actor in a Comedy, playing genius nerd Sheldon on the hit CBS sitcom The Big Bang Theory.
I must say, ever since you started having regular intercourse, your mind has lost its keen edge. You should reflect on that.
Excuse me, but Einstein had a pretty busy sex life.
Yes, and he never unified gravity with the other forces. If he hadn't been such a hound dog, we'd all have time machines.
Got it. Bye.
You know I'm right.
Yes, he is right. He is right here in front of your TV right now. Jim Parsons, good to see you this morning.
It's good to be here. Thank you for having me.
So what's it like to have that title? Funniest guy on TV right now.
You're maybe the first person to ever say that to me, so I don't know how I feel about it yet.
Show's been a huge success, though.
Show's gone very well.
It's caught on very quickly.
Yeah.
People obviously are not watching because they don't like it. So what's the feedback been like? I mean, what's the kind of the word on the street, so to speak?
You know, it's been a fantastic 4 years. It's gotten better and better, and literally the word on the street, you run into people all the time that are watching it, and they vary in age, gender, size. I mean, there's just all sorts of people that are watching it, and I'm really appreciative that A, we get to keep doing it, and B, that it is appealing to so many different types of people. I'd hesitate to call it family entertainment, but I think that's exactly kind of what we've done.
Yeah. Are you that smart in real life?
Oh my God, no. You've met me. I'm sitting here. No.
You seem like a pretty smart guy.
I'm not stupid, but I'm no genius.
What was it like? This past year, you win the Emmy. You win the Golden Globe. We've got some pictures of you winning both. So I'm going to ask you with
trophies.
I'm going to ask you this question. You win the Emmy. Your first thought, you're sitting there, you hear the nominations, and your name in the envelope.
I thought this is maybe not really happening. I really felt that way as I walked up the steps. It was LL Cool J and Eva Longoria were up there, and that seemed just about weird enough. And I don't know.
That would have been good. That would have been good enough.
It was wonderful. It was wonderful, but it was very odd. It had a dream quality to it.
So then, the Golden Globe, a couple of months later,
Yes.
the Hollywood Foreign Press acknowledging you. At this point, do you say, oh, God, I feel bad for the rest of the cast members?
No, I don't feel bad for the rest of the cast members. Are you kidding me? They're doing fine.
It's an embarrassment of riches, but no, I mean, a tremendous honor to be recognized like that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was, and very surprising. I'm still surprised.
You now have the opportunity to potentially your show move to a coveted time slot on Monday nights. Any word on it? Your thoughts on that? Because if 2.5 Men doesn't come back,
my
you might
thoughts
get that
on
move.
Yeah. I don't have any idea what's happening with 2.5. But as far as moving times, we've moved 4 different time slots in 4 years, and thanks to the good thinking of the time makers at CBS, it's always worked out for us. Yeah. So if we do move again, I trust, knock on wood, that it'll be another good move. I loved being on Mondays. Things have worked out great on Thursdays, though, so I don't have a feeling on it.
Yeah, but doesn't it ever bother you? Do you say, all this movement, people are going to not find us? Yeah?
I did worry until the 4th time they moved us, and the people still came, and not to take it for granted, but, you know, apparently they know what they're doing over there.
Yeah.
Somebody in this building has their eye on it, you know.
It's a good point. We say the same thing. Let's talk Broadway now, because now you're on Broadway, and you're taking a little bit of a, hiatus. You're on hiatus.
My acting vacation is some more acting.
Exactly. What's this been like for you? I know we briefly touched upon it before.
It's been kind of a slice of heaven for me. There's something about this play, this particular production, and the effect it's having on audiences that in many ways is, for me, exactly why I got into acting to begin with. It is a true ensemble effort. There's just a group dynamic and a group power behind this piece, and it really seems to translate to the audience. Yeah. You know, every night we wrap this play up, and I feel very affected by it. It's all true, you know, it's all fact-based, and I think that has a big impact. And there's no denying it's sad, it's moving, you know, but there are moments of levity. Hopefully I get to deliver a couple of them.
You do. You're
Thank you.
Very funny in it. Because it is a very serious topic, and for people who are not familiar with it, it's about basically the AIDS epidemic when it first really came on the scene, especially in New York and then around the country back in the early 80s.
You know, when nobody knew what it was, and they were having trouble getting attention paid to it and things like that. And, you know, in the end, it's a very human story of people coming together and getting something done and showing love for one another, you know. If that doesn't sound too cheesy, that's exactly what it is.
No, but there are moments of levity in it, like you mentioned, because there are some very funny parts in it, which is and it's a very serious topic. But
thank you
brilliant
again
in
for
it,
going on a work night, by
It
the
was
way.
my pleasure. It was really very good.
You're a big guy.
I highly recommend anybody who comes to the city to take it in. It's great. Jim, thank you, and best of luck
Thank
with
you for
everything,
having me.
both on Broadway and with the TV show and with all the other awards that you're probably going to rack up.
Oh, you're a good man.
You can see The Big Bang Theory tonight at 8, 7 Central, right here on CBS.